I don't think any of us want to be limited by thought silos. When we need a particular solution, we need to be able to understand and go to the product that delivers that solution. That could be a combination of Revit, ESRI, Enscape, Ideate, whatever helps you come up with a comprehensive solution. I need to be able to evaluate performance, and I need to make resources available to students. So it's a great thing to have a course library that they can access and read or see, more importantly, how things work. It's also important for technical teams to be able to publish their standards and make sure that people are seeing what the conventions are within their office for, say, naming files or solutions to fixing corrupt files. Tasks that let me evaluate performance can be created automatically, like the creation of quizzes and the evaluation, so that you get feedback on how people are performing, and then you can step in to help redirect their efforts. Take this solution as an example. Revit by itself does not have fully 3D vegetation assets. Enscape does. Enscape doesn't have the ability to track parameters with values related to planting, say flowering time or contribution towards supporting pollinators. Revit does. Enscape offers a plant palette of about 1,448 vegetation assets. Revit not only lets me assign parameters with data to Revit families, but it lets me filter them and color code them when they meet selected criteria. So instead of having hundreds of books that I need to plow through, I can actually search a large data set and make a plant selection based on science. That data can be pulled from government sources like the US Department of Agriculture or from nonprofits like CalFlora that document native plants in California. And importantly, it can be managed with spreadsheets using Ideate software, where this means that you can localize the data because things like flowering time are going to vary depending on where they are in the United States. Plant data can be as extensive as you want. For example, firescape, which are the best plants to restrict the movement of fire. Medicinal use by native people, medicinal use in Western medicine. What is carried in nurseries, so what is readily available. What supports our pollinator species that are in steep decline. We have an environmental crisis where some of the pollinators, there's only 10% of what there normally is. And extinction for them means extinction for us. Revit and Enscape combined give you the option of creating your construction documents, for example, the highlighted plants, and then these are linked to a 3D model. So you're doing 2D construction documents at the same time as you're doing visualization in 3D, or you can use the assets for visualization purposes, maybe at a conceptual stage. It gives you both options, but only when the two products are available. You can have a virtual 3D environment, and you can choose how to treat materials that come into that environment, the Enscape window, to convert it to 3D blades of grass or carpet with pile. You can control the time of day. You can control the lighting so that you see it, daylight and artificial lights. You can generate wind in your virtual model. You have gravity in your virtual model, so you can walk through it. You can save paths. This helps you discover errors early on in your 3D building model in Revit. And it also helps you present a photoreal view of the content that you are marketing or trying to sell. And that's happening at the same time as you're actually doing your construction documents. And the point is that it was only through the availability of a library of courses that you could establish the relationship between those products, so that you have the benefits of Revit, the benefits of Enscape, the benefits of IDEA, all contributing towards a solution that wasn't possible individually from any one of those products. It would be nice to see this expanded further. For example, if you could take these kind of models into Forma, you could do wind analysis and solar analysis. And the planting is just a fraction of the content, because you have buildings, you have people, you have animals. Your animation paths are reusable by anybody in the project. So instead of being a head to tail relationship of do the modeling, then do your visualization, it's all happening simultaneously with big time savings. So you can edit and create your own content, and you can publish it within global eTraining. I can't think of a better way to let the workforce know that you value their skills and that you encourage and support them in extending those skills, especially since the solutions that we need are often across multiple products.